I've got a new room studio update for you guys, and I really like this setup because it's super versatile, keeps things organized, and it's really practical. Anybody can do it. I built this over the weekend. You guys can build it. Super easy, so let's jump into it. To start, this isn't your step-by-step tutorial. There's a lot of different things that I'll be skipping over, but this will give you the general idea of how to get a project done and lead you in the right direction so you can build your own. Because when it comes to building, I have no clue what I'm doing. In fact, I called my dad like 15 times over the weekend. Oh wow, a lot more than 15 times. Yeah, I called my dad. 5, 2 plus 7 plus 5 plus 9 plus 7. That goes to show like how much I don't know anything about building. So real shout out to my dad. This is definitely not finished. There's still some things that I need to add to it. I still have some shelving I want to add, some more boxes I want to build, but that's the cool thing about this. It's super versatile and you can change it up whenever you want. Now it roughly costs about $400 to put this whole project together. 3 4x8 plywood boards, 12 2x4s. I had a ton of screws, about 7 to 10 3-foot 1-inch wooden dowels. Add some clear coat spray, wood fillers, the basic stuff like that. And then this 1-inch drill bit to drill my holes into the wood where the dowels can go. This one's super nice because it's super fast, rips right through it. And then the basics like utility knife, miter saw, and whatnot. So jumping into it, the process of what I did was I got the plywood boards and I set them up in the backyard and just drilled like all night. That's probably the hardest part. I just measured out exactly where I want the holes to be, and I found that 8 inches apart is the best for me and what I'm wanting to do. So after cutting all those, I went up into my room and tore down the old shelf. It wasn't very practical, and the things that were on it I was never really using. Next, I cut a strip out of the carpet, took out the tack board, took off the trim, and then I took a 2x4, drilled it on the bottom, and then waist up, I put 2x4s where every single row of holes would be. That way, number one is keeping the board off the wall. It's giving it more stability. Each one of those 2x4s were drilled into the studs, and they're behind the rows of holes that I drilled in. That way, I can drill into those again, and it gives that much more stability for my wooden dowels to go into, and I can place heavy stuff on it, or I can trust it with my cameras and lenses and whatnot. So once I did that, I put in the 4x8 plywood sheets and screwed them up against the wall. Then I used the drill bit and then just drilled holes into those 2x4s that are behind the 4x8 sheets for that extra stability. Next, going to the miter saw to cut my shelving, which I used poplar wood. It's a bit more expensive, but it looks really nice. I just cut my dowels to where they go to the end of the shelving, pop them in, and there you have it. It was pretty simple. Did it over the weekend. I'm excited to really utilize the shelving space behind me. If you want a more detailed version of how to build this, I did use some YouTube video tutorials. Maybe I'll just link them in the description below. You guys can go check those out because there's things I did not do perfect on here that I would have done differently. Though I do like how it turned out and it works for now. So thank you for watching.